Oh, hey, how are you, Mike? You weren't on the screen there for a second, my friend.
Hey, what am I, some sort of loser?
What are you, some sort of freaking loser?
I'm a loser.
Welcome to Wednesday at 8 p.m., everybody. It is the Mission Accomplished Mike and Mish Power Hour. Mike's coming off of 11 hours of sleep over the entire weekend, combined Thursday to Sunday, and he's really not feeling it today.
I think that you're coming off the same 11 hours of sleep.
But the amazing part about this is I have tons of energy right now. I feel like I can run through the fucking wall right now, Mike.
Not me.
Oh, Jesus, it must be the Trulies that I'm drinking. Is there freaking Truly berries? Sherry's berries here.
Sherry's berries. I actually have one too. Look at that.
You got oh my God, we're drinking Truly punches. Oh, shit.
Flantis on here.
Hey, couple. We did just come from Flaunt Lauderdale a minute ago. So, hey, before we bring Lorenzo on, let's do our sponsor reads real quick and let's get this goddamn show on the road. What do you say? Hey, boy.
I think so, Chisel Chest.
All right there, Rubberneck. Hold on. Oh, geez. Where the hell is it? Okay, here we go. Everybody, we have a new sponsor, Next Level Elite Supplements. You are going to go to that link at the bottom of the screen. You're going to use promo code MISH10 and get 10% off your total purchase. Their mission is to produce the highest quality and science-based sports nutrition supplements available. And they have done that. They've proven it to work both in the lab and in the field. So, go to their website, check out their line, go through my link, use the promo code, and buy yourself some supplements. Get big, get skinny, get healthy. God damn it. All right. Next thing, we got Killfoot Clothing, killfootclothing.com. Of course, they are the makers of the Mike and Mish shirts, the hottest shit in the streets. They are available right now, but only for a limited time because those damn things go like crack around here, I swear. So hit me up in Messenger, direct message me, tell me your size and your address, and then hit me on the Venmo, and I'll send you a shirt. All right, and last but not least, the sponsor that has been with us since day one, Massage Therafix, serious relief for serious pain. Veterans and VA members go to holdinghandsmassage.com. Book yourself an appointment with Jackie. Non-vets, normal civilians, you can still go see Jackie. She's a wizard. MassageTherafix.com. Okay, Mike, we got a big show tonight. Who we got?
The Juggernaut.
Oh, Jesus, the Juggernaut. Lorenzo, the Juggernaut. We've had a Juggernaut or two on this show, but this guy is the Juggernaut. Here we go. Let's bring him in. The Juggernaut himself, Lorenzo Hunt. How are you, sir?
What's up, family? What's up? How y'all doing, man?
What's going on? Doing good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a good day.
You coming fresh off of a training session?
Yeah. I love the gym, man. I'm always grinding. Just finished working with my boys. I got my media crew here too, so we're gonna get ready to do something. We're gonna do our own little special video about Mr. Hector when I'm done with yours.
Hell yeah! That's the boxing yard? Is that your gym?
Yeah. This is the boxing yard, Jacksonville, Florida.
There it is.
We grinding every single day. I love this. I love this work. I love helping people. Like I say, I'm the best at what I do because I love what I do.
You got some unique workouts over there. I watch your videos because you know what? We get up early to go to work. So I get up at like 5 o'clock and I feel like you're already up and out. And you're always live when we get up. I go on and I start checking stuff and boom, there you are. You're live. And I'm like, this dude's live. I'm barely got my underwear on.
Yeah. So like I said, a lot of people don't know. I've been at this a long time, a really long time. And I basically designed this whole boxing yard setup, even from my original business plan, was I wanted to offer the people a professional level workout. And so basically, before I used to go to work every day, I used to work out for 2 hours. So I used to go to work, my regular 9 to 5, and then I'd get off and go back and work out for 2 hours. So I considered that a professional athlete working out at a professional athlete level, 4 to 6 hours a day. I basically turned that, which was extracurricular, I basically turned that into a career. I actually began fighting. My hard work actually began to pay off. So then when I opened the boxing yard, it was simple. I would offer them the same schedule that I put myself on, and I made myself elite with 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours at night every day. And so even on my workouts, I mean, I'm the instructor, but I'm never just watching. I work out with them every day. And that's why I'm a master.
Dude, you ain't kidding, man. Like it's now the gym hours are open that early in the morning, or is that just
Yeah,
like
yeah. I'm actually here at 5. So I click in live with you guys at 6, but I'm here at 5 every day. And then
wow.
I click the camera on around 6, and I'll show you our warm up, and then I'll start working out and grinding. Everybody will jump in with me. We'll roll until about 7. And I have another class from 7 to 8. I'll do personal trainings after that, but I don't usually post them live, but sometimes you may catch them. Um, but other than that, like I said, this is a daily thing, and then we're back at it at 6 o'clock. Everybody's falling in at 5:30. 6 o'clock, we're already rolling, and then we go until about 8 again. We'll go till 7:30 ish, and then some of my more advanced students will stick around and spar late night. So, like I said, even if you want to scroll back through Facebook and see some of my old workouts or miss or see me spar, I'm not hiding nothing. You know what I mean? I'm not hiding nothing. I'm not worrying about no guys watching fight tape and trying to figure me out. Bro, I'm light years ahead of you.
No,
I was working out when you were asleep.
so Lorenzo, you've been at the top of the division. You've been at the top of your weight division for a while now. You're more popular than ever. Is business at the boxing yard better than ever?
Yeah, I mean, you can look at the live and tell. Yeah, we went from about 15 people to 30 and 40 people per class every time. And I don't let the pressure get to me at all. Like, the more people, the better. And I just bring them in here like a family. We'll double up and triple up on bags, and we'll get it done.
I was going to say that in the live
Yeah.
videos, you could see that the
Jay,
crowds
I'm seeing you in the shadow box, bro.
the crowds are getting bigger now. Let's talk about this weekend. You were there. Now everybody, you go to one of these live events, you don't just see Lorenzo in the ring. You see him interviewing people with a microphone, working security at the weigh-ins,
Selling stuff at the stand,
selling stuff at the stand, running
Yep,
a fundraiser.
giving tickets away in the crowd.
doing security. Yeah, like I said, um, I consider myself a master. That means I'm a master. I'm in control at all times. People see that. They see that strength. They recognize that strength. They recognize that know-how. They recognize the experience, and they're not afraid to ask me for help. And I'm not afraid to help. So I'll step in anywhere a shoe needs to be filled, and I'll get it done. And people appreciate that about me. People like that about me. I'm good at shit.
Yeah, and you're pretty much like the ultimate company man. Like anything they need you to do, you're willing to do it. Which leads me to the whole controversy this weekend. That title fight really should have had you in it from the get go. Everybody can understand where your frustration was and why you went into the ring. But as you saw in the video that Mike made, which was pretty outstanding, I gotta say, Michael.
Outstanding.
Glad you liked it.
Outstanding. I just had a debacle with my Facebook right after I uploaded it. My Facebook shut down completely.
Oh,
I
no.
thought somebody hacked my page and shut me down for that video. I couldn't believe it, but it seemed like it was a some sort of sign in thing error. But it freaked me out because
Yeah.
it was perfect. I mean, whatever you're doing, graphic arts, designs, and all that stuff, bro, that's your calling because your video told the story. It told the story that I've been frustrated to tell. It said it without saying a word. So that means I'm not the only one that sees. I'm not the only one that knows. Other people know. And the only people who are on Hector's side on this are diehard fans, Cubans, or just Miamians, or just people who just don't care about the integrity of the sport.
Right.
People who just don't care. They're just diehard fans, and they'll follow this creep or whatever Hector is. Like, I mean, I wouldn't even say a creep. He's like sneaky. He's sneaky. He slinked his way into the BKFC, and he aligned himself self in a way that he's able to avoid me. And I just think that's wrong. I just think that should be impossible for you to be able to avoid the strongest man in the division, in 2 divisions. You know what I mean? Recognized by the Bare Knuckle Hall of Fame, given awards, pulled to the front, recognized for my accolades, the most knockouts, consecutive knockouts in BKFC history. You know what I mean? There's a story that's not being told. And there's a reason it's not being told, because Hector Lombard is somehow boxing me out. He's muting me in a way. And it's the I'd say the journalists, the people who are interviewing Hector, no one's asking, where's Lorenzo? How did you get here without bumping into the baddest man in the BKFC? Wait a minute, like what weight class? Hey, like something, do I gotta count on my fingers? Nobody's scratching their head about what the hell just happened?
I don't know. I see it a lot online. Even before this event, there was a lot of people expressing their dissatisfaction with that particular matchup. A lot of people were on, and it didn't seem to really phase the company too much. And I get they're trying to grow and all that, and it's no offense to you. Yeah, Hector Lombard, he's UFC. Everybody knows Hector Lombard. And I don't got a personal problem with him or anything, but I mean, I think that everybody can see that you're the one who is deserving to go up, challenge for the title, and make a name for yourself, because you're super impressive in the ring. You have skills, and you've won. I mean, look at it, like you just said, all the knockouts you have, super entertaining every time we've seen you fight. I mean, it's
so. But listen,
the walkouts, everything.
The walkouts.
Let me make a quick point, though. I don't blame the organization. BKFC is solid. They know what they're doing, right? It's not that. I have Hector is personally boxing me out in the way that he moves. And I'll explain it to you. Anybody who wants to know, this is how he does it. He has a certain amount of power when it comes to a pool with a crowd and a force or whatever. But what he's doing is personal. Because I am the number 1 in 2 weight classes, it would be nothing for me to fight for whichever title he doesn't want. He doesn't want that either. So he has a way of standing in my way, and this is how he do it. Originally, the title fight was supposed to be for 195. Hector hasn't made 195 since he's been in the division. He has never made 195. So they advertised the fight at 195. I've made 195. I could make 185 because I'm disciplined. So Hector would advertise like he's fighting at 195 until the last minute, which boxes me out of the 195 division for fighting for the belt. I understand that Hector Lombard he's Hector Lombard. He's been everywhere. He's done everything, but he's standing in my way in 2 divisions. We both could have got belts in Miami, but Hector doesn't want me in Miami. Hector doesn't want me anywhere near him. Hector doesn't want me on the same card as him. You understand what I'm saying? I steal the shine. Hector's bulb is dim. I'm shining now.
Dude.
Hector used to be the man. I used to be a fan. Don't get me wrong. I like Hector. But the way he acts now and what he's doing now is disrespectful. If you guys go back to BKFC, I want to say 8 or 9 when I fought Trujillo, right? Trujillo is 6'4", 6'3", probably 220. He cut to 205. I'm 6 foot even, maybe cut from 215 to 205. We stood there. We looked like giants. Hector Lombard and David Mundell fought at 205. They look like fat Smurfs. That's disrespectful to the sport. That's disrespectful to the weight classes. If Hector Lombard is so bad, why didn't he fight Trujillo? Why didn't he fight me? You see what I'm saying? So not only is Hector Lombard pretending to be the biggest, baddest man in the world, he's also ducking any real competition.
Now,
he's ducking any real competition, and he's doing it effectively. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Hold on one second.
Lorenzo, before you go on, I want to talk about something real quick. Everybody who's watching this, please go ahead and share this video right now. Everybody needs to share this. The Hector Lombard Lorenzo Hunt fight needs to get pushed out as far as it possibly could be and get fucking made. But I want to tell you this. You're talking about him boxing you out and stuff. Did you see this post? This bothered me. I don't know if it bothered you. This.
I saw it. I saw it.
What the hell am I looking at here, Lorenzo? This goes back to a few minutes ago in the comments. Somebody asked if you had been offered a fight since Hector's fight the other night. I don't know what your answer is, but Hector all of a sudden wants to fight Jake Paul, who's fighting Tyron Woodley. So Hector's trying to maybe steal Woodley's shine too. I don't know what's going on with this whole damn thing. It's so confusing to me.
Hector will fight anybody, anywhere, anytime, except for me. When I said that Hector is afraid of me, I was not talking out of my ass. I wasn't saying, Hector is afraid of me just to be a tough guy. No, he is showing his fear. He is showing that he's yellow. How can you be in my weight class for 1 year and never answer one question about me, never do one interview, never, ever has he even acknowledged that I exist until I walked into his gym and pushed the camera in his face. I walked into his gym solo and pushed the camera in his face. And that's the only time he acknowledged me as a contender. You know what I mean? He made a post and he said something I worked so hard for. He tried to steal my shine. Who's stealing whose shine? You're stealing my shine, buddy. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody said it's disrespectful for me to go in the ring and steal Hector's shine. Hector don't get the shine with me standing here. How would you feel about me standing there letting them do that to me? Just letting them do that. I ain't letting them do that, so I went in the ring. But I'll tell you something else. A lot of people wondering why I didn't beat Hector up. A lot of people wondering why I didn't just jump in the ring and start swinging. Oh, I go to jail. The big bad black guy jumps in the ring and attacks Hector Lombard after his 3-round fight. And that's idiotic. I would never attack a man after his fight. I didn't attack Hector. I went in there to tell him, you stole the title. You are not the champ. He knew what I was going to say. He knew why I was there. He knew I deserved to be there, and he didn't want to hear it. He didn't want me to say it. He didn't want me to say it on pay-per-view. You're a thief. But ultimately, he did exactly what I needed him to do. He brought attention to who I am. Everything in the darkness will be brought to the light. And now the most asked question on Google over the past weekend has been, who is Lorenzo Hunt? Exactly what he wanted. Is exactly what he tried to hide is all over the world. Now everybody in the world wants to know who is Lorenzo Hunt. He did my job for me. When Hector hit me, I'm a martial artist, I'm a father, I'm a son, I'm all those things. I'm a bad dude. If you go back and look at the tape in slow-mo, everybody looked at me and ran. Nobody looked at Hector. Nobody was worried about Hector doing anything else. Everybody looked at me and said simultaneously, oh, shit.
Sheezus.
Oh, my God.
Oh, she's. That's Brian Social almost dropped almost said shit on the mic and went, oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God. Brian Social ran. So listen to
that shit was so funny.
So everybody knows knows the potential. Everybody knows the potential nightmare that was. But I showed you guys control every single fight. And I showed you guys the control of a master again at BKFC 18. I walked into BKFC 18 and stole the show again because I have control, because I am masterful, because I can take a licking and still keep thinking. He slapped me. He poked me in the eye. Actually, Hector punches with his thumbs. I'm glad I learned that. He actually poked me in the eye. He didn't actually hit me. He missed with the first one. The second one thumbed me in the eye. So I had to back up and get my bearings and make sure that I could see what was going on. I rose my hands, and you guys know how I fight. The people who know how I fight know that I fight with a palms up, You know what I'm saying? Style. You've seen it before, right before somebody dies. Right?
Yeah, right before you flatline them.
Right before I flatline your ass, I raise my hands up like an air traffic controller.
Yeah.
And then I knock your ass
It's
clean
about
out.
you're like it's about to end,
to
my
the
friend.
so with respect to the PKFC fans, they knew exactly what that meant when I rose my hands up like that. To everybody else, it looks like I didn't want it anymore, but I don't care what it looks like because it did the job I needed to do. Now Hector's running. Hector's running scared. So like I said, I send a shout out. I send a shout out to Duval. I send a shout out to all of the Juggernaut fans. I send a shout out to Cleveland, to my hometown. I send a shout out to Illyria, and I say, hey, he did not just steal the world title from me. He stole it from you. He stole it from the Juggernaut fans. He stole it from the diehard fans that was on the app as soon as it came out. He stole it from the people who were watching BKFC when it was $30 on pay-per-view. He stole the title from the person who deserves it most. And so he stole it from you. He stole it from the BKFC fans. He stole it from Jayville, because if I was the champ, then that means the show would have been here in Jacksonville. That's money. That's jobs. That's a good time. We had a show right here. And he did his little thing, and he was able to do whatever he was able to do politically and steal our world title. We want it back.
I honestly, Lorenzo, there's no other fight that they can make. So I think you've done what you've done. You've made your point, and you have put them in a position where they don't have any other choice anymore, but they have to make that. Or Hector would have to vacate the title, because if Hector refuses to fight you, then they can't be an organization that allows a champion to hold up a title like that. So one way or another, you have to be in that title fight. And I want to tell you this: when they were in the ring, me and Mike were standing right by the stage there, up by the aisle that you ran down, and I said, "Oh, like Mike, look at Lorenzo up there." Mike turned the camera on. Bet you we got about 15 minutes of footage of you pacing. I was like, we're like, just keep the camera on him. We'll see the fight afterward. Just keep it.
You know who to watch.
I had it. No, dude, I have like probably 6 or 7 videos.
Yeah, we're like, keep the camera on him because
stage.
Something's going on. Like and by the way, he has a phenomenal video of you at the weigh-ins plotting to steal that belt from the ring card girl.
Yeah. Well, I used some of it for the video. I used some of it. It's in the beginning of the video, but I have it from the beginning when you kind of like were thinking about it, and then you kind of looked over and you were like, "Let me get that belt real quick." Yeah. Hold on a second.
Do you have the video? Pull that up.
I'll pull it up.
Mike's like, look, he just did like the telltale sign that I'm about to do some shit. And he like, you put your hands down like this, and then you were like this, and you were like,
your nose real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, it was great, man.
Yeah. So listen, it was perfect though. Did you see how Hector looked at me when he came out and saw me standing there with the belt? Bro, listen, I am not your average guy. I am not your average fighter. I am not your average thinker. And that's what makes me an extraordinary fighter, and that's what makes me a threat. And that's why he doesn't want to fight me, because he can't sit and wing thumb punches at me and think it's gonna work. So he don't want to fight me. Now, what happens is, let's look past the BKFC fight. Where does Hector go? This is worse than the no mas, but this is worse than no mas with Stone Hands. This is and Sugar Ray Leonard. Bro, where do you go after you did that? Nobody wants to see you. Put your head down in shame. If you retire, put your head down in shame. You ought to be ashamed of yourself for putting your hands on that young man. And you know he
I pity the fool.
Ass. All you had to do was sign the papers.
Right? I pity the fool.
So then I'll say this. So I'll say this too. I'll say, so you want to retire, huh? Okay, go ahead, retire. You think I won't come to the retirement home? You think I won't come to the old folks home and whoop your ass? I'm still holding grudges from kindergarten. You think I'm gonna let you hit me and get away with it? You might as well sign the papers, bro, because we gonna get it no matter what. But I exercised some control. You assaulted me, so that gives me the right to assault you. I'm going to assault you. Hopefully, we get to do it in the ring. If we don't, that's okay. I'll catch you at the flea market where your auntie sells nickel jewelry. I'll get you. I'm not playing. There is no way in hell you think I'm going to let you get away with that. All right. But out of respect for a man that just fought, no matter how terrible the fight was, I'm not looking for any advantage. I wouldn't dare get in the ring and attack a man who just had a fight, which is why my hands were down. If I wanted to hurt Hector, my hands would have been up, like every other time you've seen me hurt somebody. And I didn't come into the ring with intentions on hurting Hector. However, as a man, I respect his decision to slap the shit out of me. Because honestly, I probably would have did the same thing.
Yeah, you sort of look like a threat coming towards him. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm just saying, like, honestly, I'm saying man to man, honestly, I probably would have did the same damn thing. You know, you're
not the drunk guy in the bar that Joe Schilling knocked out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
I'm not saying Hector's not afraid to punch me and run. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that Hector's not afraid to make a post saying he's not afraid of me. I'm saying Hector Lombard is afraid to sign the papers that would allow me to legally beat him within an inch of his life in front of all of his family and friends. He's afraid of that. Does that make sense?
It makes a lot of sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
You're super passionate about this. I can't imagine them not making this. Do we want to watch this video of you plotting to steal this belt or what?
Yeah. I'll bring it up right now. I got it.
Yeah. Watch your body movements. This is hilarious.
Look at, so you're kind of looking around. I can see you thinking. You're like, oh, there you go. There's the no. Oh, see. Take that. You're like looking around for a second, then you kind of like, well,
yeah, you gave the old
little nose.
Let me get that up off you.
Let me get that shit right there.
Let me get that up off you.
Yeah, that was great. And I gotta tell you, man.
Let me hold that for a second. Hey, if you'd have seen how he looked at me, he didn't even look at Joe Riggs. When he walked up, he was terrified. He thought I was going. He thought it was time. But see, like I said, I don't really have anything against Hector Lombard except the fact that he's behind doors scheming and plotting and trying to figure out ways to avoid the real question. There was a way to avoid me, right? If he really wanted to do all of that. He could have went to 185 or 175, which is his true weight class anyway. He could have stopped eating pork every morning and got his fat ass on a treadmill, and he could have went to 175, 185 with Yuli Diaz and Thiago Alves. He could have went down there and fought Evans or whatever. He could have still got his belt. He could have did his thing. Or he could have took his ass and fought Joey Beltran, since he can do whatever he wants. He can fight in whatever weight class he wants, and he can move shit around. That was one way to get around me. Or he can somehow make a last-minute adjustment, plot switch up, and combine two weight classes in one time, and all of a sudden, and forget the tournament, and all the rules go out the door, and Hector Lombard's the champion. And thumb Joe Riggs in the eye, and then thumb me in the eye, and then get out the crowd. No wonder he wanted to fight at home. If he had fought anywhere else, it would have been a riot. He needed a home crowd to get that shit off.
I want to ask you a question about this. Did you hold that belt upside down on purpose?
Nah, I'm just a little dyslexic.
So I thought you did it on purpose when I was there. I was like, oh, is he holding that belt upside down on purpose to show like this is a boot, like a shitty, like a, he's not the rightful champion, type of thing?
Yeah, like
I thought it was
later,
a sign.
Later they'll look at it. later the conspiracy theorists will look at everything and they'll be like, look, see, that's the first clue that it's fake. But yeah. It worked out. So
I'm a real champ. You a paper champ.
Yeah.
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 So,
Right.
I mean,
Exactly.
it is what it is. Some things happen all on their own, and it means exactly what it should. Yes, the belt was upside down because this was a farce. This was a farce, and the number one contender was standing there holding the belt because this is a farce. This isn't real. This is fake. And like I said, where's the other belt?
Yeah, where's the other
that?
belt? I heard did they discontinue? No. That's a real question, though. Are they not doing the Police Gazette belt anymore? I heard that. Is that real or not?
No, you didn't hear that. No, you didn't hear that. No, you didn't hear that. You didn't hear that nowhere. They're doing it. Hell yeah, they're doing it.
Okay.
But I mean, from the looks of it, I'm not the only person that thinks that wasn't a real title fight.
So, all right.
That? Just think about it. Hold on. Just hear me out for a second.
We're gonna have to get Scott Bird up here and ask him what's going on with that belt.
Listen, don't get me wrong. I'm guessing. I'm just guessing. But I'm thinking. Joey Beltran's got the belt, right? Louis Palomino got the belt. Everybody else got 2 belts.
That be that.
That be that. He got 2 belts. He put in some work. What happened? And I'm starting to think. I'm just saying, like I said, I put things together. I use my brain, and I'm looking at it like, okay, Hector Lombard was 2-0. He fought 2 bums. His first fight was against the little chubby guy, Dave Mundell, right? Dave Mundell and him went the distance. It was a terrible fight, period. People booed and everything, right? What does that say? The Police Gazette chose not to
put the belt on the line.
For that fight because the fighters' records did not meet the standards. Well, I'll be damned. Who was that guy?
That's Sam Shoemaker's manager, Matt Kohler. You might have met him when you were there. He's got the big red beard, shaved head.
I didn't know that, but like I said, I'm not no fool.
Actually, no, you talked to him last night. That's who that is. You know the podcast?
The Fight Mixer.
Who that is. Fight Mixer. Yeah,
we didn't talk. We didn't really talk about exactly what happened, but I guess we figured it out now. So with that being said, bro, this light is hot as the sun. Hey,
Lorenzo,
hold it while you work out.
Lorenzo.
So
BKFC night.
With that being said, I'm totally justified in my approach, in my anger, I had to get in there and cut him off. I didn't want there to be a celebration. And like I said, I said specifically what I wanted to say. There will be no celebration. Ain't no speech. You don't got nothing to say. You ain't earned nothing. Get out of here, man. Get your ass out of here. And he threw that little 2-piece, but everybody knows in the fight, I get to throw 2 back. Have you ever seen my 2-piece?
I have. I've seen 2-piece.
Right.
I've seen a 4-piece. I've seen a 6-piece.
I've seen it from outside the ring.
So that's why I said people are like, oh yeah, he 2-pieced you. Yes, he did. I like 2 pieces. You know what I'm saying? It was a 2-piece. It was sweet and spicy. I liked it. But I ordered fries and a drink. I want my fries and I want my fucking drink. And if I don't, I'll follow your ass around for the rest of your life till I get my money back. Because I want what I paid for. You understand what I'm saying? You owe me a little bit more on that meal, buddy. You owe me some more on that meal.
Hey,
Hector
Lorenzo.
Ain't gonna get away with that. I put a post out there and Hector blocked me on Instagram. And he blocked me, and now he's making all of these posts that I can't respond to and I can't see. But
why do people do that? Why block? You're both fighters. Why block? I don't get that.
Because it's real feminine to block somebody and then talk about them behind their back. So my fans, though, they're speaking up for me and they're screenshotting and sending me the post that he saved. And they're attacking the shit out of his post. He's actually sitting at home deleting every negative post as fast as they come in. So I'll post it on my page. Please just swamp his page so he can sit there all day and delete bad posts. Just get him, y'all. Get him. because it's madness, it's nonsense, and it's a cheat. He cheated you. He cheated you out of a good fight. He cheated you out of seeing your champion represent your city, and he cheated you. You should feel cheated. The pay-per-view, the app, all you people who paid for that nonsense should feel cheated, because that would have been me in there. And I would have put on a show for you guys because I love the fans. I would have whooped somebody's ass real good, and then I would have did a little dance, and everybody would have been happy. You would have got what you wanted. I would have did a nice little walkout show, flew across the screen with wires or some shit. I would have did something extra special for you guys because I love the fans, right?
Coming with a jetpack.
Make sure you got your money's worth.
A jetpack on a skateboard.
On a show.
A skateboard with a jetpack, Mike.
Yeah. I already have 500 of those.
I was thinking about like what's that little thing the kids roll around on, that little thing with 2 wheels?
Oh, a hoverboard?
Yeah, like a hoverboard or some regular
Don't
skates.
do it. No, then you fucking make the wrong move. You break your tailbone. The whole fucking show is over.
Don't do it.
Shit. You ever see Mike Tyson fall in that thing?
I am
Mike.
hyperkinetic. I'm good at everything. I am ultra.
You seen him on some roller skates?
I have seen him on roller skates.
Slip, stumble, or fall, or none of that. I got it. You know what I mean? Oh yes, you have. Well, hold on, I forgot. Truly, Helio popped me. I did fall. I slammed my fucking head on the ground that day.
No,
but
but
like I said,
did you ever see the video with Mike Tyson on that freaking hoverboard and he falls?
Oh yeah, he busts his ass hard.
Oh shit.
Hey, I have a few questions.
Hit the ground like a brick, but I was a gymnast, so I'm a little bit different. I fall softer.
I got a couple questions for you, Lorenzo, that are not Hector related. There's a comment in here from one Crystal Pittman that says my favorite guys. Is she talking about me and Mike, or are you included in this? Are you one of her favorites too? Is it?
I don't know who Crystal Pittman is.
Crystal Pittman, the rugged beauty. So I guess it's me and Mike.
She's talking about you guys.
Hell yeah, she is, Lorenzo.
Or no, wait, hold on. You tricked me, bro. She's talking about all 3 of us.
That's right.
All right. And I want to ask you about July 23rd, BKFC 19. You got a bunch of Smith Brothers fighters on that card, right?
Yeah, I'll be there showing love. I'll be there rapping. I'll be there making sure they get warmed up. I'll be there doing my charity for the veterans, end veteran suicide. We did our thing at the last BKFC. We weren't able to finish because of some technical difficulties, so we'll continue the National Alliance to End Veteran Suicide charity at this upcoming BKFC 19. Hopefully you guys come out and show love and show our veterans support. 20 veterans come home from war and they kill themselves daily. 20 veterans a day kill themselves. So I just feel like our heroes need heroes. And I think that was an amazing charity. The guy that won the last charity that I done, he won the last raffle. Both of his sons had killed themselves after they returned from war. Now, can you imagine your sons making it back from war, twin boys, and then they both kill themselves because they can't stomach society anymore? So he asked me to champion this cause. And so while Hector Lombard and Joe Riggs was in there putting on a fake championship, fighting over my belt, I was in the crowd raising awareness to the National Alliance to End Veteran Suicide. I was being a champ for a totally different cause. It just so happened to get under my skin a little bit, to hear them cheering for this nonsense, knowing that I more than likely could have got in there with Hector Lombard and Joe Riggs and gave you guys an entertaining fight. I would have beat their ass at the same time. And that's sad. That's sad. That's liking to watching your favorite team in football have a winning season, and then watching 2 bum teams that your football team could easily beat go to the Super Bowl. There would be a riot. They would burn down stuff in the city if that happened. And so we can't let that happen. We can't let them get away with that. We can't let Hector get away with that. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I understand all this clout chasing stuff and all this stuff with Jake and the TikTokers and all of that stuff, but come on, man. We all can't follow suit. Either we're real or we're not. You know what I mean?
Lorenzo, the thing that you're raffling, the cape that you're raffling off, is that only at live events, or is there something online that people can buy raffle tickets, or is it only live?
I have not got that sophisticated yet. We can sit down and do it together. I usually just do it at every other event because I'm always so busy with the gym and everything. I just made it my business to keep myself busy and to keep myself relevant at each event. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to champion a charity. And so at every other event after I fight, at least I'll be able to visit with the fans and take pictures, and I'll be able to do something good rather than just only come out of the cave when it's time to hurt somebody. I like them to see a different side of me, and I like to contribute. At the end of the day, all this stuff will go away. The only thing that'll remain is the good that we did for each other, the things that we did for each other. You know, I'm not going to be a tough guy forever. Somebody may not remember all the amazing fights and the Hector Lombard nonsense, but somebody will remember that Lorenzo used to work for the charity that saved their dad's life, that helped their dad get back on his feet when he came back from war. You know what I mean? That helped their uncle get an apartment. You know what I mean?
It's a real thing.
We know for sure.
Yeah.
Little things, man. Fighting is not the only thing I care about. I'm good at fighting because the world was mean to me. I'm good at fighting because I learned a different level of violence every time somebody hit me or hurt me. I learned how to turn it up a notch. And I learned how to internalize, and I learned how to reflect it back out. So when you see me move the way I move, I'm just showing you what the world showed me. And so now I don't want that to be my legacy. I don't want the pain that people inflicted on me and that I'm able to inflict on other people be the only thing that you remember about Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt. So every other fight, I try to equal out that violence with something nice. I try to
It's
do
awesome,
something
man.
nice for somebody. You know what I mean?
That's
And there's not many people that can say that they care enough to do something nice for somebody. You know what I mean?
and yeah, and I got to tell you that I try to share the crisis hotline every single show if I remember to click the button. Um, Mike and I got 20 years in the military. He's got 12 years in the military, and we've definitely lost friends and peers to suicide. I have someone close to me and my family that attempted twice. So this shit really hits home, and it's a fucking great cause. And everybody should go to that website and check out that website, www.na2evs.org. There's a ton of really good information on there. A lot of phone numbers, a lot of places you can contribute, donate. It's really great, and that's a great cause that you're doing, man. It's fucking awesome.
It is. It is. And those people are really, really good to their people, man. They reached out to me. They sent me everything I needed. They also wanted to send me some reservists to come out and help me. It just was so much going on that I wasn't able to make as big as an impact as I would have liked. But I did touch some people. I even met some veterans that had lost some friends. I met some people who said, "Oh my goodness, my uncle killed himself," or "Wow, my brother killed himself. I'm so glad you're doing that." And that's the real reward. People take pictures with me and they don't think about me being violent. They say I'm the nicest guy you ever met. People bring their kids to me. They be like, "Can you take a picture with my son? Can you take a picture to my daughter with my daughter?" It ain't about being no tough guy. Hector wasn't afraid that I was going to do anything to him. I'm a teacher. I'm a martial artist. I'm a father. I wasn't getting in there to do anything to Hector, and he knew it. He just was ashamed of the road that he took to the championship, and he wanted to shut me up. And like a baby, he lashed out in that moment. He lashed out because he didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to say. He was afraid. When a man is afraid, he lashes out. I wasn't afraid, so I didn't lash out. Don't be confused. Don't get it twisted. I'm not tripping. If I was upset or mad or afraid or any of that, I could have manipulated that situation into newsworthy madness. I could have started throwing 60-year-old commissioners at Hector like bar stools in a bar. I could have just started throwing people. I'm strong as hell. I work out every day. You watched me. There's nobody in that ring that could have held me back. Think David Feldman or Tom could have held me back? You think any of those guys? You think Arnold Adams? You think he could have held me back? No. Only I can hold me back. So I held me back because my job was done. And now I'm on every channel, on every station, on everybody's lips. I got a notification on my phone that said 1 billionth search. I couldn't believe it. I think I sent it to you, didn't I?
You might have.
I screenshotted it and sent it to you. I couldn't believe it. So, to everybody who was saying, who is Lorenzo Hunt? Now you know.
It's awesome.
No.
Hey,
well,
look, there's only
Lorenzo
one fight to
Hunt
make.
is the #1 contender in 2 weight classes. I am the pound for pound best bare knuckle fighter in the world. That's who Lorenzo Hunt is. So who the hell is Hector Lombard?
Well, I would say at this point in the show, we would let you do a closing statement. But I gotta tell you, man, this has been about a 45-minute statement. You've been making your point this entire goddamn show, Lorenzo. Why don't we do that though, Mike? We'll give you 1 minute. Go ahead, open mic, send your message, wrap it up.
No, I skipped it. So the message that I want to send to everybody is, no matter what you're doing or where you at or who you are, man, make it your business to help somebody every day. The saddest, loneliest, sickest people in the world are the people who refuse to help somebody. And all you wind up doing is making yourself, you wind up solidifying that you will be completely alone, surrounded by people like you, people unwilling to help, people unwilling to do, people unwilling to serve. You have to be willing to serve. And as you help people, more people help you. The people who are speaking up for me about this Hector Lombard debacle are the same people that I've been helping. The people who I've never said no to. I've never said no to a fan that asks for a picture. I've never said no to the media that asks for an interview. I've never said no to you know what I mean? Like, yep. I've never said no to anyone who works at the BKFC who asks me to carry something. You know what I mean? I see old ladies crossing the street and I run to help. I see people who dying to lose weight and I give them advice. That's what I do. That's me. That's who I am. So like I said, I know who Lorenzo Hunt is. Who is Hector Lombard? Who has he helped? Because to me, Hector Lombard is just a dirty fighter who will rob, cheat, steal, kill, and do any scandalous little thing he can do to get to the top and create a false legacy. But he messed up now. He boxed himself in the corner now. Because everybody gonna know the truth.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Juggernaut, Lorenzo Hunt. Lorenzo, thank you again for coming on the show. You are an amazing guest as always, and we'll look forward. If we can get ourselves down July 23rd, it will have to be by the grace of God because we have some military training that weekend.
Hey, y'all want to see real quick? I want to see something crazy. How you turn the camera around, bro?
Oh boy!
Hold on. I want to show you something. Come here, come stand out of the light. So this is my student. I've been training this guy for about 6 years, and he's getting ready to fight BKFC. This is Isaiah Ice Machine Washington.
Jesus.
What's up, Isaiah?
What's going on, Isaiah? He looks like he could kill someone right now.
If you think I'm crazy, this is my student. This is my humble apprentice.
How's he doing? How's he doing, Isaiah?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
How's Lorenzo doing?
Old Mike Tyson ass voice.
Yeah, man, you look like a monster. How's Lorenzo treating you over there?
Like shit, but
we kicking ass, man.
Hey,
he's like a damn drill instructor, right?
Well, I was just gonna say, you want to know what? When I went to boot camp, before you get to your company, you stay in this reception, right? And you don't have like your drill sergeant yet, so there's just random drill sergeants coming in and out. There was this one guy, biggest asshole in the whole 10 days I was there, and I was like, I hope that guy's not my drill sergeant. And sure as shit, when I got to my company, he was my drill sergeant. He's the worst. He was such a piece of shit. But you want to know what? He was the best drill sergeant ever, man. He beat the shit out of us, and I swear to God, I came out a whole better person. He changed my whole life, that guy.
A better person, yep.
I'm telling you.
You end up loving that man.
Yeah, I do. I owe him a lot.
Let me tell you, the reason I never lost a fight because I'm fighting him every day. You know what I'm saying? So I get in there with these guys. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not the same. You know. So they get out of the way. So, but he used to beat me to the point where, I would quit. The first time I ever trained with him, Well, he taught me how to swim. I didn't even know how to swim. I learned how to swim when I was 23. You know,
Nice.
He grabbed some weights, some curling bar weights, right? And it's the pool, it's the deep end, and it's the low end.
Like, threw you in it?
No. He threw me in it. He dropped the weights in it, like the curling bar, and it rolled all the way to the other end. And I swear he looked at me and he said, "Go get it." I don't even know how to swim.
Like,
you do now.
But
You and you got it?
He got it. He got it. So
Man, look at his face. He's like, I got it, but it wasn't fun.
He got it, bro.
He's like, I damn near died, but I got it.
That was a little drill that I used to do in order to control my breathing and control my power, and I can do everything that I can do even without breathing. I can do it. I mean, I can do everything that I can do while breathing. I can do it without breathing. So I would just swim down to the bottom of the water, lift weights, and then come back up. He'd go down and lift weights and come back up. And I wouldn't go, he couldn't come up until I come down. So it would be like, bro, don't leave me down here. No matter how tired you are, bro, do not leave me down here. So we train like none other. We train like the Army. We train like Navy SEALs. We train for whatever comes. And these guys that think they're tough, it's mental. It's in your head. You know, like a dream where you could fly. Don't mess with me, bro. I'm real life. What I say I am, I'm real life, or I wouldn't do it. I'm light skinned. I'm a pretty boy. I don't want nobody beating me up. I move real fast because I got to stay pretty.
Well,
I hear that. I
gotta tell you, man, you're inspirational, and obviously you're touching a lot of people's lives, Lorenzo, and we appreciate you big time over here. We appreciate all the Smith Brothers fighters. You guys are all pretty much the most accommodating people I've ever dealt with in this industry. So we appreciate you guys, and we thank you for coming on, and we look forward to seeing you again, man.
Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you. Every time we do an interview, it's great.
All right,
everybody. Thank you. Shout out Smith Brothers. Shout out BKFC. Shout out Hector Lombard. I'm going to beat your ass, boy.
Awesome.
All right. Oh, man. That guy's fucking cool as hell.
Always a good time.
I kind of want
a good time.
That swim down there and get it story is like about as old school as it gets. And I freaking love it, man. I'm fiddling with something on my desk here because once again, I tipped a drink over.
Oh, come on. You got them sticky keys now?
They call me Sticky Keys McGee, my friend.
Hey, last time this dude knocked this friggin' drink over, we had Tyler Goodjohn on, and a fucking people's comments were popping up on the screen, and the friggin' screen was going haywire. And he had to shut his shit off because his computer didn't work. I think he was still paying attention down there. He was listening.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, listen. Lorenzo didn't log off. So he's in the green room right now with his camera set up, pointed directly at him and his boy about to spar. Is he trying to give us a free show?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. Do you think he'll get mad if we put it up there?
What I was gonna say was he's saying something, but we can't hear him. Bring him in again.
Hold on. Lorenzo, what are you doing?
No, it was just I didn't know y'all could still see us. We get it in a little bit.
Yeah, all right.
Like farm.
Yeah. See, you didn't log off. You know what? We'll let you guys get started, and then maybe we'll bring it back up on the screen, and we'll let some people see how you train.
All right.
Look at that. All right. Wow, dude, this guy's awesome. Anyways,
I was gonna say that friggin' you want to save the trip for tomorrow?
what trip, Mike?
Oh, what trip? The trip I'm still on. The trip that fucking I felt like I've been falling for the last 5 days. That trip. The trip to Fort Lauderdale.
Don't set trip, Mike.
I wasn't set tripping, but somebody on the plane might have been set tripping, right?
Yeah, that guy was set tripping for real. No, the lady was set tripping.
She was.
Man, you know what? We should probably talk a little bit about that trip.
So
let's talk a little bit about
last Wednesday night, from a week ago today. Kyle probably showed up here about an hour from now, and we stayed up till about 12:45, 1 o'clock in the morning. I had to get up at 3:45 for a freaking plane, right?
Yeah.
So we go to the airport, and the fucking line is like 80 people deep at 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why the hell that was. It was driving me nuts. And you got to wear masks. And I was about to lose my mind in there right off the rip. And then we get on the plane. We do our thing, whatever. We land in Fort Lauderdale.
Flaunt Lauderdale.
People, someone started losing their mind. It just got louder and louder. Like we were talking to the woman beside us waiting for. Real quick, can I pause for a second?
Yeah.
Why the fuck does it take so long for people to get off a damn plane? You never been on a plane before? This your first time? Let me help you out. Grab your freaking bag and head for the goddamn door. I don't know what we're waiting for. What are we waiting for? Just stand up and grab your bag and walk forward. It's straight. It's one way. There's no other way to go. It's not two ways, not left. There's no red light. You just go. Just move. I don't understand it, but we wait for so long and rant over. And we start hearing this lady getting louder. Oh, no, motherfucker. Ah, shit. And then we're like, what the fuck?
You ain't stealing one of my motherfucking AirPods.
Yes, dude.
She was
so
like,
we both jumped up.
Who needs one motherfucking AirPod?
We both jumped up. We like, what the fuck?
Some lady, she was wilding out. She was ready to fucking fight this dude who picked up her AirPod off the floor. She was like, yeah, I know you have it, bitch.
Okay, well, let's say some dude. The dude was the grimiest looking, like, it looks like one of those old white dudes been left out into the sun for too long. You know what I'm saying?
Like
he's
a
been
cooked
left
raisin.
out. He's just cooked out, and he's just skinny, and his skin's like kind of getting like folded, hanging off. Like he just looked disheveled. And I like he's the kind of guy that I looked at and was like, wow, I can't believe that guy got a plane ticket. That's the guy. So I understand where she's coming from because I swear to God, I mean, that guy just, I don't know, there was something about that guy. They say don't judge a book by its cover, but that cover was.
But he had her AirPod. He had it. And he gave it back because that chick was about to stick his ass.
Oh, she would have beat the hell out of him.
She was about to stuff his ass back in the above compartment that she was going to cut his fucking head. Yep. Mike went on a rant on the way home about the size of carry-on bags.
Yeah.
And Amy had gotten me this nice rolling carry-on bag that has like a built-in phone charger and shit. And he's like, you guys and your fucking bags.
Yeah.
I'm like, who, me? He goes, yeah. The two
people
guys
like you.
He's like, they're too big. Like you. Me and the lady in front of me. He's like, you guys, you make me sick.
I don't even know the lady in front of us, by the way. We might have like said hi to her on the way down the bridge,
And then Mike tells me and her that it's people like you that hold up lines.
Yeah.
And we're like, what? He goes,
yeah,
with your stupid fucking giant carry-on bags. He's like, how come we can't carry a backpack like the rest of us?
What are you doing? Here's my question though. Let's be honest here. When you see people and they have it comes up so you can, it's very nice. You don't have to carry it. It's got wheels and everything, extendable handle and all that shit. The thing is that things like this big, there's nothing in there you need. I mean, you fit one thing and seriously, what do you need that's in that big ass freaking carry-on? But anyways, what happens is 2 minutes after I say that, one of the flight attendant people walk out of the plane and go by us and go, there ain't no more room for the bags.
Yep.
And we all looked at each other.
They made us check the bags.
And I said, if we all had backpacks, we would have fit all of our stuff on the plane. But now everybody's going to put their bags underneath the plane. Real nice. And it's all over your fault. Mine's going to fit underneath the seat.
Okay. So we get to Fort Lauderdale and it's pouring rain. So we had to circle for like 10 minutes, right? So every plane in the air lands as soon as the rain stops. And now 10 planes worth of people are getting off at the same time. So 10 planes worth of baggage is going to the baggage claim at the same time. It takes us 45 minutes to get our bag, and people are getting ornery and fucking angry and like,
Oh yeah.
Everyone's like trying to pile in. People are wearing masks. They're not wearing masks. How come he's not wearing a mask? Where's my bag? There's a lot of purple bags over here. Oh, hey,
we made a friend.
She goes, "Oh, what color's your bag?" And I'm like, "It's purple. I got a big purple bag." Yep. And she's like, "Oh, I see the purple one." Every fucking purple bag.
Every bag that came by.
Yep. Hey, honey, your purple bag's over here.
Let me tell you, she told them every purple bag that went by. And then the same 2 purple bags came back around because obviously they just keep going in circles. She pointed them out again. So he was like, those are the same bags, ma'am. Thank you. Like, get away from me. And then a person behind us goes, New Orleans on this, in this gate, right? This carousel. So a bunch of people start going like, oh, they said the bags were over here. No, they said New Orleans.
No, we came from Providence, you morons.
Right, they did not say, okay, whatever. So people went over there. Next thing you know, this lady's screaming from inside, like we're packed. Like you can't see people at the other carousel. She's yelling from, hey, sir.
You purple bags over
there. So Kyle had to like make his way between people, even though we knew it wasn't our bags. He's like sneaking through and shit. And
I was like, what? She's not going to stop. She's not going to stop yelling purple bags to me unless I go over there and take a look. Yeah. I was a nice guy. I was like, I'm going to weave my way through there just so I can say, oh, that's not my bag. And I can go back because she would keep saying, Sir, your bag's over here is a purple one. I'm like, oh God. How many? Boy. I didn't realize how many fucking people had purple bags.
I know.
I thought I was the only flaunt out there with in Flaunt Lauderdale.
This guy's got his purple bags. Hello.
So then we go outside and everybody who just got their bags that needs a rental car has to get on these buses to take a shuttle to the rental car. But it's pouring outside.
We went from the luggage debacle to the shuttle fiasco.
Oh, the shuttle fiasco was worse than the baggage. There was no rhyme or reason to lines getting on these buses. None. So there's like fights breaking out everywhere.
Imagine if somebody made a line to follow and they just pulled out one row of, you know what I mean? What the hell is a divider?
They put one
divider line. And they said, everyone will figure out the rest. Like you're gonna make some kind of maze, like
make the line,
snake it around somehow.
It's line them up,
whichever way you need it.
So, and then the lady that's telling me about the purple bag comes out, and she's like, "Oh, boys, the line for the bus is over here." But we're like, "No, we were over there already. It says D." Rental cars, but everybody's getting on the buses over here at B. Mm-hmm. She's like, "Oh, dude, B lines it right through everybody in the line
with the whole family." She had like 10 people with her.
She's like, "I'm getting on this bus."
Oh yeah,
I'm getting on this bus.
She got on that bus.
Some juiced like monster of a juiced up white dude's like, "Hey, line's back here." She's like, "I'm getting on the bus."
Oh, dude, fucking told him shut the hell up.
She was like, and then the lady, the security lady there says, "Lady, ma'am, you got to go stand in line like everyone else." She's like, "I'm getting on the bus." She was like, "Get on the fucking bus. Get on the bus."
Yeah.
So
she said,
lady gets on the bus and she turns to like the whole line. She's like, "I don't need that problem."
And you know what? That started though. Here's the thing. So the original place where everybody's supposed to be standing, where everyone would stand for 20 minutes before they realized the buses were going to B instead of where they were supposed to be going at D. Everyone goes to D. Now you're in the back of this line with like 1,000 people. That lady got on the bus. 4 buses come around to D. She set off like everybody started freaking out, man. Everyone was like, fuck this, I'm not waiting any longer. And I looked at Kyle, I said, Kyle, strong arm him. And we just started running towards a bus. We picked one bus and we just started running. So we run and I get to the front and I turn around and this 90-year-old woman steps in front of Kyle right at the last second.
He's like,
and she's just standing there. And I turned around and I looked at Kyle. And what did I say to you?
You got a strong armor.
Let's push her out of the way.
Oh my God.
She's lived a full life. Just get her out of the way.
Oh, dude.
I'm leaving without you.
Hold up. Lorenzo, we've been watching you and talking shit to each other this entire time.
Good job. Hey,
Yeah,
appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, baby. Appreciate you.
All right, man. Have a good night.
Yep.
All right, so you guys all got to see a little sparring with Lorenzo Hunt there. That was cool. But yeah, dude, that shit was hilarious. Mike's like, "Fuck this. We're not standing in any of these lines anymore." So we're like Adrian Peterson, like stiff arming people through the crowd all the way to the other bus.
Yep.
We get there, and like Mike said, this old lady just was like, she just like sidestepped.
Yep.
Right in front of me.
Everyone crowded in.
Yeah, and then the whole crowd comes in. She's like this big to me.
Yeah, so
and
tiny.
Mike's like, "Come on." I'm like, "Dude, fucking, what am I supposed to do?" She's like, she's gonna die. He goes, "Strong armor."
I swear to God, I said that.
Look me straight in the eye,
100%.
like a disappointed father looking at his son, like, "Do not fucking fail me, boy."
Yeah, I'm about to step on the bus. Like I didn't want him to miss.
So you know
the
what
bus
I did?
the shuttle.
So what I know, you know what I did? If this is her head, I went like this. I was like, "I'm sorry, ma'am." Fuck. Boom, went right around. I was on that bus. The people behind me were like, "That's an old lady." Like, fuck you guys. We're going.
Hey, whatever. Survival of the fittest. She lived before. Hey, she got her life. We're only halfway through. Let us have our time.
Yo,
selfish old lady.
Can you hear the thunder?
No, I don't hear.
It's thundering like crazy. It's thundering like crazy at my house right now.
But yeah, then we went to get the rental car, which wasn't entirely bad when we got to the rental car place. But you want to know what really pissed me off is when we were about to drive out, you get the rental car, you got to drive up to the booth. And we went through all this bullshit. Okay. It took us just as long to fucking get the damn to the car place than it did to get from Rhode Island to Florida. We get to the thing. There's 2 lanes. Okay. Of course, we pull in a lane, the other lane, the people, you could tell they're about to leave. So like, of course, we pulled in this lane and the people next to us are about to leave. Then the people in front of us put their reverse lights. They put the reverse light. They put the car in reverse and the freaking lights come on. So then Kyle's like, "Oh shit, they're reversing." So he pulls it in reverse. They had to pull in reverse to change their freaking seats.
Yeah.
Like just get out of the car.
Yeah.
And change your seats. Like, people like that, you know.
Sometimes... Mike, listen, we have a video of Mike yelling at a car in front of me.
I think I have.
You
it
have
right
that?
Here.
Pull that up. It's absolutely hysterical because
this is me 24/7 when we're out.
so when Mike and Mish go on the road, we probably should have a third person with us, just filming the 2 of us the entire time, because
that's what we need.
We need a third person if anybody wants to come along on these trips. Sorry, Amy and Steph. Somebody's got to watch the children.
Right. I don't think you'd get the same. You know, unfortunately, we wouldn't get the same.
Kyle,
output.
do you hear the thunder?
Sir, right. I think.
Sir, there's a purple bag.
I think that this is it. It looks like it is, so I apologize if it isn't. I'm working with thumbnails here.
That's not it.
It's not it. So apologize though. I did apologize.
Oh, guys, I'm telling you, a lot of footage is going to be coming out from this trip, and you guys would love it.
Oh, you want to know why? Because it's on my phone.
Oh boy.
Oh Jesus.
Oh Jesus.
So, what was your favorite part of the trip, Kyle?
I gotta say, I mean, listen, guys, like I said, a lot of content's about to come out. I got to interview Thiago Alves and David Feldman and Joey Beltran and all these guys. It was like really surreal and cool. And, you know, we ran into Diego Sanchez and fucking Tyron Woodley and Ocho Cinco. It was kind of something that we never should have been in to begin with, but we were there and it was great. We hung out with great people. We went out with Kevin Smith and DJ Tony that one night. That was a good time.
Yeah, we went to Wynwood.
We went to Wynwood Walls. That was dope.
Yep. The video of it all. I'm going to put together a whole thing. It's going to be awesome.
Kevin Smith almost got ran over by a Rolls Royce or a Bentley or something like that. And he was like, you know what? If I'm going to go out, I'll go out by a Bentley. I'm all right with that. So that was a good time. But you know what? You know what was like the best? They were well behaved. See that? That's right. We were.
Who was well behaved? Me?
Yeah, me and you.
I'm always well behaved. You know why? Because I'm tired all the time. I don't get too crazy.
But dude, we got to
shout
shout out.
Crazy.
We got to shout out your sister-in-law, Marissa, because her place where she lives was about the most accommodating, nicest goddamn place I've ever stayed in without having to pay a dime, and we owe her for that one. So
we owe her big time.
Yeah, shout out Marissa. She gave us a nice place to stay in a place that
in a nice area too, and only about 15, 20 minutes away from the hotel. The hotel, motel, Holiday Inn.
See that? DJ Tony. Tony says, yes, cool lady. She is a cool lady, even though she got real
sweet
tired.
Lady.
Will you be mine? Is that what you're just singing?
I can't continue that song because she's my sister-in-law. So
what is that song?
Doesn't really work good. I don't know. Is it
Jodeci?
Genuine? Jodeci? Yeah. I'll be there when you need me.
No, that is Genuine, I think. I think you're right. Maybe maybe DJ Tony can tell us. He probably plays it.
You better come in the clutch. In the clutch.
DJ Tony was probably playing that at like 8th grade school dances and watching people grip asses and shit back in the day.
Yeah, before he got into the odd habit of playing. Sweet home Alabama.
Oh, dude, you know what? We'll talk about more tomorrow night because we're having Jeff Houston on. We're having Mr. Worldwide International. Is that what he?
Worldwide.
Why? We're having him on tomorrow, and but we can get into it with him, like about Media Day and about the scrap with Joe Riggs and Malo, and like the poor sound at the press conference. You know what I mean? That we need to discuss with a man like him, being a guy on the microphone. Like you couldn't hear any of the audio at the press conference. The delay, the way the crowd handled themselves in a 1 hour delay in a place where you could have just gotten belligerently drunk and started fights in the crowd. They all held their shit together.
Crazy.
The show started an hour late and it ran till 2:30 in the goddamn morning. And at 2:30 in the morning, there was still 50-60% of the arena still there with high energy, cheering on Joey Beltran when it ended. So we got a lot.
Hey, you want to see the car video?
Let's see the car video, Mike.
I uploaded it. All right. If anybody's kids are watching, block their ears because I got swear words that come out of my mouth.
This is Mike in the car. Here we go.
Dude, you gotta.
Who does this?
You gotta creep out.
Get out of the fucking way! Get out of the way!
You gotta creep out, man. You stuck there all fucking day.
Yeah, who does that?
Cocks.
So, hey, I told you.
Get out.
I'm not embarrassed either. I'm not embarrassed at all. Not even for 1 second. I don't even care. That shit is ridiculous. This guy's in the friggin' left lane, taking a right turn. Right lane's taking left turn.
Into oncoming traffic.
Goes up my ass sideways. I can't take it.
Dude, it was hilarious.
It's driving me nuts. Dude, tell me that. And then 2 seconds later, we got another person with their left blinker on all the way in the left lane for about 20 minutes. So this guy, what is he doing?
Did you do the did you video that? Because you were going off for like 5 minutes. Like, where the fuck are you turning? Yeah. Where are you going?
Because you told me to record. You said, Mike, are you recording all this? And I was like, I'm not. And then I pull it out. And then, of course, the guy turns because he was driving like an imbecile. And it was really getting me mad. So I started, just talking shit. So,
all right. So we got a question here. Before we wrap this up for the evening, why don't we do that?
Megan wasn't here from the beginning, clearly.
Yeah, obviously not. So we are now affiliated with Next Level Elite. It's a new company. Johnny Latham out of Chicago. He's put a lot of money and time into this to make the best products possible. They are sponsoring a shit ton of fighters. They're really trying to get themselves involved in the fight business. UFC, Bellator, Invicta, BKFC. They're trying to get their name on fighters' uniforms, ring, the mats on the rings. They're trying to become like big. And he's also trying to have incentives, win incentives for fighters and stuff like that. So this company is really on their way up. You go to nextlevelsups.com/Mike and Mish, look through their products. They got a big assortment of products, but they have like a really awesome women's only line called Fight Night Women's Elite. and it's all supplements geared towards women too. You know how like women are about the biggest shit in the world right now when it comes to fighting. So they're focused on that. You go through that link, use the promo code Mish'N, you'll get 10% off your total purchase, you know, and you'll be supporting us. You'll be supporting them. You'll be supporting these athletes.
You'll be supporting yourself.
You'll be supporting yourself. You'll be living healthier. You'll get big.
I want to be healthy.
You'll get skinny.
Oh
boy, you'll be a little,
and then,
you'll be a better goddamn person is what it comes down to.
That's right. And then you can sing Tyrese.
Right.
To your woman.
And it's all clean.
Your new fit body.
They have
who sings the song, by the way.
Yeah, they have like vegan protein and like all that shit. They have B12 drops. They got fucking sleep aids. They got collagen gummies. They got everything. Just go through there, check out. And if you don't want to buy anything, don't buy it. Just keep eating fucking fried food and sitting on your couch like a fucking jerk off while me and Mike are getting super fit with our fucking new sponsor.
What? I'm not.
You're not doing any of that?
Guys, I'm not doing any working out, so sorry.
All right, well, I'll speak for
I'm
myself.
just kidding. I actually contemplated. You know why? Because we got this new here? Nope. Here.
Right.
New sup.
It's
new
up,
sups right there.
Yeah,
I was thinking about it. Hey, listen, I might get some to start working out.
Yeah, way up over there past Mike's head.
Yep.
Right? Am I pointing in the right direction?
Yeah, you are.
Amy
she
says
saw me running. I run all the time.
Mike ran 8 miles the other day for no reason. An
hour and 9 minutes.
There wasn't even a cop behind him or anything.
Yeah. I think it was 8.11 miles in 1 hour and 9 minutes. So booyah. Booyakasha to me.
Mike, you know what I got to say about that? You know why? You know what I did? I did a run the rail-a-thon one time where you had to drink the entire rail at a bar and do a lap around the block every time you finished a beer.
That sounds awful.
I drank 12 beers, ran 12 blocks, and it was the equivalent of running 3 miles and drinking 12 beers, and I did it in an hour and 9 minutes. So suck my butt.
Nice. Well,
take
Kyle,
that with your 8 miles.
What do you say, my man?
What do you say, my man?
What do you say?
Is that a shout out to the guy?
To Dave Feldman? No, he always says my man.
My man. All right, my man. So anyways, this has been a fun show. Lorenzo Hunt is one of a kind, an awesome guest. And the guy he's very passionate about what he says. He's passionate about everything he does. And he is super, super deserving of a title shot. And if they do not give him that, then I don't understand where they're going at all in the future with their business, because it just drives me fucking crazy. With that said, tomorrow night we do have Jeff Houston. He is the man in the center of the ring at BKFC yelling, hello, hello, hello. That was terrible. And then, it's time to knuckle.
He's a character. He's a fun guy. I listened to him rant for half an hour today on a whim. So,
yeah. All right. So everybody tune in tomorrow night, 9 p.m. All right. Until then, peace to your bum
crease.